Welcome, one and all video game aficionados to the StutterBullet gaming channel. And today I've decided to do a little bit of a fun thing called Google Feud. So I'll play this for a while and see how it does. Let's choose a category. Let's choose just culture. Soylent is... Let's try sticky. Soylent is fun. Soylent is... I'm trying to think of the, malleable? Not sure if this is how you spell malleable. Soylent is bad. Soylent is bullshit. Soylent is too expensive. Soylent is bad for you. Soylent is this is a joke. That one doesn't make any sense at all. Soylent is healthy. Soylent is not healthy. Soylent is human. Soylent is good for you. Soylent is dangerous. Okay, next round. People. How does Google autocomplete this query? How to make a pizza. How to make a car? How to make a house. Wow. How to make a resume. That's... Well, actually, that may be legit. That's probably a pretty good question to look up. It's not like they teach you that in oh, God, how to make a Pokestop. Surely that should be over by now. How to make a smoothie. How to make a milkshake. Those are your... Ask your mom. How to make a website. How to make a GIF. How to make a tutu. How would you want to know how to make a tutu? How to make a Snapchat filter, how to make a paper airplane, and how to make a bow. Well, how to make a paper airplane seems a little bit competent. Let's go back to questions. Let's go to questions. Is it painful to... Okay, let's just get this over with. Really? Seriously, I'm expecting people to be really... Okay, is it painful to cut yourself? No? First one. Is it painful to die? No shit, yes it is. Is it painful to donate eggs? No, it's probably really orgasmic to donate eggs. Is it painful to donate plasma? What's plasma? I wouldn't know. Is it painful to get a tattoo? Yes. Is it painful to have sex? In the butt, it's yes for both. But the regular way, it's just for the girl, I believe. But I wouldn't know, I'm a virgin. Is it painful to get a crown? Get a crown. I don't understand what that is. Is it painful to drown? Well, that's the same as dying, you idiot. Is it painful? Is it painful to bleed out? Is it painful to overdose? Well, no, you're basically hyped up on drugs. Nothing's gonna be painful. You can't feel the stinking thing, you idiot. Is it painful to donate bone marrow? If they don't put you under, then yes, it's very painful. It's probably very painful after, too. Drugs will eventually wear off. Let's do questions again. Can dogs learn to... Okay, do the obvious one first. Can dogs learn to sit? Can dogs learn to roll over? Wow, that's easy. Can dogs learn to fly? Why is that the top one? Can dogs learn to use a toilet? Well, that's not that nonsensical. Yes, they probably can, if they're a smart enough dog. Can dogs learn to speak? Yes. Can dogs learn to drive? Well, maybe. Depends. Can dogs learn to read? Absolutely not. Can dogs learn to get along? Yes. Yes, they can. Can dogs learn to wink? I'm sure they could. Can dogs learn to smile? Yes. Can dogs learn to use a litter box? I'm sure. Can dogs learn to understand English? They understand the words that are coming out of your mouth because you're basically call signs. So in a way, that's almost understanding English, but no. Where can I buy human slaves? Uh, dildos. I'm kidding. Feces. Human porn. No? Okay. Just going for the really dirty ones first, just to see if it even does it. Okay. Why does it say auto-compete and not auto-complete at the bottom? That doesn't make any sense. But anyways. Where can I buy human meat? From Hannibal Lecter R Us. From Hannibal's R Us. Uh, where can I buy chorionic gonadotropic? Oh, that's probably for marijuana, isn't it? Where can I buy grade diatomaceous earth? It's probably also for marijuana. Where can I buy placenta? Your grandmother's house. Where can I buy hair? Your head. Just rip it off. Where can I buy teeth? The dentist, but you have to rob the place. Where can I buy bones? Your mother's funeral. Where can I buy race Adidas? Jordan's feet. Where can I buy effigies? I don't know what those are. Where can I buy milk? The store, you idiot. Go to the store. Or milk yourself or something. If you're a girl. I love the questions. Should I be a dolphin? Should I be a dog? Person? Should I be a teacher? It pays okay. Should I be a doctor? Pays better. Should I be a nurse? Pays better. Should I be a lawyer? Pays very well. Should I be a cop? No, I'll get shot. Should I be a surgeon? Oh, these are just all jobs. Yeah. Next round. Questions. Is the president a racist? Is the president a sexist? Is the president a rapist? Really? Is the president a puppet? For Putin, of course! No, I'm kidding. I have no idea. Is the president a civilian? Usually, yes. Yeah. I mean, it's not a member of the military. Technically. Well, actually, no. He is the commander-in-chief. So, technically a member of the military. Is the president a federal employee? Yes. Is the president, well, no, not federal employee. Government official, yes. Public servant, yes. Civil servant, yes. Figurehead, yes. Diplomat, yes. Member of the military, sort of. Military officer, sort of. Everything tastes like poop. Like crap. Everything tastes bad. There we go. Good. Everything tastes yucky. No. Everything tastes salty. That might be a health problem. Everything tastes bitter. Better. Wow. Everything tastes better. Wow. Okay. Everything tastes sweet. Everything tastes weird. Everything tastes like soap. Well, that probably means that you ate soap earlier. Everything tastes like metal. It's pretty hard to eat metal earlier, but possible that you did it. Maybe you just have a high iron concentration or something. I don't know. Everything tastes sour. Well, what would everything be if it tastes sour? Everything tastes spicy. Okay, good for you. Can you... Oh, it's probably Mexican food then. Can you mail a... No? I'm surprised. Can you mail a... Oh my god, I'm so glad that didn't appear. Oh my god. Car? Potato. Can you mail a potato? Can you mail a check? Can you mail a dog? No, well, no, you can't. Can you mail a cell phone? I think so, probably. Can you mail a person? No. Can you mail a knife? Well, depends on if it's like a museum knife, then probably. I'm not really sure about those. I don't think you can mail a gun though. Can you mail a bottle of wine? Yes. Can you mail a cat? I don't think so. Can you mail a coconut? Yeah, probably. Is it okay to swim with a Speedo on? No. Speedo. Okay. Is it okay to swim with sharks? Shreks? A UTI, a pad. Oh, I think by a pad it's talking about a tampon, right? It's okay to swim with dolphins. It's okay to swim with the cold. It's okay to swim with lice. We'll kill the lice, wouldn't it? Drown them. It's okay to swim with ringworm. It's okay to... Oh, a pad and a tampon are the same thing? They're both on there. A fever, poison ivy, a tampon, and pink eye. I have no idea. Ask somebody else. Probably not. Do fish ever... If this pops up... Oh my gosh. Sleep. Let's try sleep. It was the top one. Uh, let's see, die. Uh, mate. Do fish ever sleep? Do fish... Do fish ever drown? Oh, no, because they're underwater. Do fish ever fart? Probably. Do fish ever get bored? It's actually a good question. I think you'd have to talk to a psychologist. Do fish ever get thirsty? Probably not. Do fish ever blink? I believe some do. Do fish ever get full? Probably. Do fish ever go to sleep? Yes. Do fish ever get tired? Of course they do. Do fish ever stop growing? Of course they do. Should I get a job? Should I get a life? Should I get a wife? No? Should I get a flu shot? No, because that gives you autism. Oh, no, it doesn't. Should I get a divorce? Well, it depends on if your wife is a bee or not. Bitch or not. Should I get a tattoo? No, they hurt. Should I get a dog? Yes, dogs are lovely. Should I get a cat? Yes, cats are lovely. Should I get a Fitbit? Well, if you're going to run anywhere, yes. Should I get a credit card? If you want to pay for stuff, yes. Should I get a perm? No. Should I get a second job? Sorry, a second dog? Sure, if you can afford it. Should I get a nose job? No. Let's see. Is it easy to grow plants, trees, humans? No. Is it easy to grow pot? Is it easy to grow mushrooms? Pot? Probably not. Mushroom, well, not without getting caught at least. Is it easy to grow mushrooms? Is it easy to grow blueberries? Is it easy to grow sunflowers? Blueberries! I think we grew some blueberries in our garden. Yes, I believe it is. Sunflowers, yeah, they're fine to grow. Garlic, yeah, fine to grow. Bamboo, fine to grow. Pumpkins, yep. Hops, yep. Broccoli, yep. Some grapes, yep. I'm not sure about broccoli. Is there such a thing as Bigfoot? Really? As a Sasquatch. I really want that one to land. As an alien. That's not how you spell alien. Okay. Snow snake. Well, that'd be just a white snake, wouldn't it be? It'd probably die in the cold, though. $1,000 bill? No, there's not. Wait, yes, there is. Yes, there is such a thing as a $1,000 bill, and I believe it had somebody on it. I can't remember. Let's look it up. $1,000 bill. It had some fat guy on it. Is that Taft? It's Cleveland. It's Cleveland. Okay. Ironically, that's a. Is there such a thing as a mini pig? Oh, well, let's look it up again. Mini pig. Well, apparently there is. Huh. Is there such a thing as a perfect circle? Yes. Is there such a thing as a sugar high? Of course there is. Is there such a. Is there such a thing as a Black Panther? Yes. Is there such a thing as a blue moon? Yes. Is there such a thing as a ghost? No. Wait, is there I don't know why I said yes to blue moon. I zoned out. Apparently there is. What about a ghost? Oh, that's just a bunch of stuff. $1 million bill, there isn't. What, is there? The bill he presented and claimed to be real was obvious. Not for Shire attempting to obtain property by false pretense and utter and forged instrument. Both felonies and the one of the faked up $1 million bill simply said there is no such thing. Okay. A liger. Apparently there is. Huh. That's interesting. Do cats and dogs have sex? Instant sex. Mate. Let's do mate. Poo. No. Do cats and dogs get along? Well, some of them. Hate each other? Some of them. Have periods? Yes, apparently so. Get lice? Probably. Cry? I don't know, do they? Huh. Well, maybe they sweat. Do they sweat? Probably. Apparently they do sweat, but in a different way. Dream? I think so. Go to heaven? That's a biblical question that no one can answer. Have different fleas and fight. Of course they fight. Everything fights. Right for the bad one too. No? Condom? No? Really? Tampon? No, I went for other things. Keg. Would I buy a keg? A hoverboard, a Pokemon Go Plus. Probably on in the store on the app, you idiot. Would I buy a dog? Actually, that could be insinuated. Where do I buy a dog? In the local area or something. Where do I buy a SIM card? I don't know. Where do I buy a Fitbit? I don't care. Where do I buy a hedgehog? Why? Where do I buy a domain name? Okay. Where do I buy money order? That seems a little bit improper. Where do I buy a passport? Buy a money order, sorry, I forgot the A. Where do I buy a passport? You don't buy passports. Find a post office if you're a citizen. You don't buy why do people poop? Oh, jeez, come on. Just waiting for I just waiting for one of the stupid things I type in to pop up. And there was one right there. Why do people... I think I got a good one. Why do people... Let's see. Think. Why do people breathe? Oh, really? Yawn? I believe it's to... I just made you all yawn. I believe it is to relieve your body because your body thinks it's tired and it's just the way it does it. Why does your body snore? I believe it's something to do with how the oxygen travels through the nose. Why do people... why does your body... I don't know why I was reading why does your body. It's why do people. Why do people cut? Cut what? Like cut line? Okay, let's say cut themselves, not just why do people cut? What in the world are you talking about? Just say cut. I got fart right. Why do people why do people like Trump? Oh, I think that ninth one is really ironic. Why do people study? I don't I don't know. Uh, why do people cheat? Oh, well, because they don't like you and you're a bit of a bitch. Why do people lie? I lie a bunch. Whatever. Why do people smoke? Because they're a bunch of idiots. Why do people get hiccups? I can't remember. I'm not gonna look at it to answer your question either. Why is my boyfriend so sexy? There we go. Really? No. Why is my boyfriend so mean? That was the top answer. That is not good. Why is my boyfriend so hot? Wait, no. Dumb. Let's do dumb. No? Let's try hot then. Well, there we go. Why is my boyfriend so abusive? Really? No. Cute. Clingy. Stupid, controlling, insecure, annoying, jealous, angry. Why is my boyfriend so cute? I don't know. Ask his parents. Mean? I don't know. Ask his parents. Hot? I don't know. Ask his parents. They're the one who got him. Why is my boyfriend so clingy? Because he likes you a lot? Why is my boyfriend so stupid? Because it's just how he is. Why is my boyfriend so controlling? Because of his parents and how he was raised. Why is my boyfriend insecure? Because he was either bullied, abused, or has not had a very good childhood. Or maybe he has had a very good childhood, but it's just how his personality is. Why is my boyfriend annoying? He's probably not as annoying as you think if you're still dating him. If he's annoying, just drop him. Why is my boyfriend jealous? So jealous? Because you're dating another person. If he's jealous, there's no reason for him to be jealous. It means you're dating another person. What's he jealous of? The other person? Yes, of course he is. Why is my boyfriend so angry? Look at some of the things above and listen to what I just said. What is the best kind of a relationship? No, really? What is the best kind of car? What is the best kind of life? Lefray? What is the best kind of weed? It's the top of the list, of course. What is the best kind of dog? I'm trying to think. Scandinavian mountain dog. There we go. What is the best kind of water to drink? Smart water. What is the best kind of steak? Cooked. What is the best kind of mattress? A large one. What? No. Tempur-Pedic. or uh, plush and soft, whatever it's called, the mattress foam, smart foam, memory foam. What is the best kind of mulch? I have no idea. What is the best kind of dog food? The healthy stuff? What is the best kind of birth control? The one that prevents you from having a baby. What is the best kind of coconut oil? The one that comes from a coconut. What is the best kind of honey? The one that comes from a beehive. Okay, does North Korea have Does North Korea have strength? Uh, unity. Unity. Oh, let's see. Camps. Oh, what are they called? Slaves. No? Allies. Probably not. An Olympic team. Probably not. Internet. Probably not. A constitution. Probably not. A navy. Yeah, one with ships from the 1820s. Have elections. They do not have elections. Any allies? No, probably not. Submarines? Probably not. A dictator? Yes, of course it does. Can I be an astronaut? Can I be a girl? Bisexual? Can I be a model? A doctor? A spy, a nurse, a male model, a surgeon, a police officer, a lawyer, a cop, a model at 5 inches 4. 5 feet 4 inches. Yeah, I don't think height really matters if you're a model. Well, probably not. Is it fun to be a cop? Is it fun to be a surgeon? Is it fun to be a firefighter? No? Is it fun to be a pet named Steve? Hi, I'm Steve. How are you doing? Is it fun to be a girl? And they have periods, so probably not. Is it fun to be a cat? I hear that. I've read that the male version of the cat has a has a bunch of thorns on its penis, so it like really hurts the female cat. So no, I really wouldn't want to become a cat. Although if there was no mating involved with becoming a cat, I definitely would. Uh, is it fun to be a lawyer? Probably not. Sounds like one of the most boring jobs in the world. And you're really hated by everybody. Is it fun to be a boy? Yeah, we got a dick. Is it fun to be a teacher? For Sam Aarons it is. It's an inside joke. Is it fun to be a pilot? I'm sure it is. It's also probably very terrifying. Is it fun to be a police officer? I'm sure there's some fun times that you can have as being a police officer, but due to the safety risks, it probably is very terrifying during some situations. Is it fun to be a doctor? Probably not. There's a lot of blood. Is it fun to be a nurse? Probably not. There's a lot of blood. Should I pierce my eyelid? Should I pierce my belly button? Okay, this is the next one. Penis. No? Balls. No? Really? Septum. Do not... Let's look this up. Let's see if there's any images of that. Oh, that's what the septum is. Oh. Go right ahead, do what you want, but I've never liked it before. I would not recommend it. Should you pierce your nipples? Probably not, that'd really hurt. Should he pierce your nose? Probably not. They really hurt. Ears, belly button, tongue. No, 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 no. You shouldn't pierce anything. Ears, guy. No. Own ears. No. A baby's ears? No! God, let them decide that. Do they still make cars? Do they still make wool? Do they still make Max? No? Bike it in. I don't know. Let's look it up. Hummers? No, they don't make Hummers anymore. Well, actually, they may make them at a different factory, but it's not. They don't make them in America anymore. No. $2 bills. No, probably not. Oh, it's very, very, very lowly made. Wonder Bread. Jeep Liberties. Of course they still make Jeep Liberties. Oh, apparently they don't. Never mind. They still make Tank, Zima. No, they don't make Pontiacs. Conversion vans. I don't know. iPods. I don't care. What's the deal with Trump? Hillary. Clinton. Harambe? Ugh, don't get into it. It's so stupid. What's the deal with Pokemon Go? I don't know. Everyone decided that apparently it's good to go outdoors if you're playing a video game. What's the deal with airline food? I don't think I've ever really had a bad experience with airline food because I've never eaten it. I've only ever eaten the peanuts and the ginger ale. That's it. What's the deal with the clowns? I don't know. It's just overpopularized. And a lot of people are doing it now because it's overpopularized. What's the deal with the airplane peanuts? I like those. I don't know. What's wrong with them? Why are people so against that? What's the deal? Why don't airline food and airplane peanuts? Why don't people like that so much? It's just like a hot topic, apparently. What's the deal with lemonade? I don't know. It's something common from the 50s to now. What's the deal with cats and cucumbers? What? I want to click that, find out what in the world it's talking about. Okay, let's watch.
Finally, someone understands my veggie tail and...
Let's see. Let's just watch this one. Oh, that's... Oh, okay. It's putting me to a place I don't want to go. Cat scared by cucumbers. It's a little bit loud. Sorry. Okay, well, straight pimpin', I will tell you, thank you for this. Just scared by a cucumber. Whatever. Gluten. I don't know. Harambe Beams, Hillary, and Benghazi. I don't know. Don't care about Hillary, don't want to get it. Is my cat gay? Dead. A boy. Is my cat pregnant? Probably should take it into the vet to find out. Is my cat sick? Take it into the vet. Dying? Take it into the vet. Depressed? Take it into the vet. In heat? Take it into the vet. Happy? Take it into the vet. Happy. Take it into the vet. Overweight? Take it into the vet. Male or female? Take it into the vet. A boy or a girl? Take it into the vet. Too skinny? Take it into the vet. How does one become a girl? Transgender. Wait a minute. I got a better one. Superhero. No? A delegate. I don't know. How does one become a Christian? Start believing. How does one become a saint? Start believing. How does one become a narcissist? What is a narcissist again? Oh, yeah, whatever. I can't remember. How does one become a citizen? Citizen of what? How does one become a U.S. citizen? I think you have to go through a test about everything about the United States in a government place. How does one become a judge? It doesn't matter. How does one become a knight? They don't, because knights don't exist anymore. How does one become a Supreme Court Justice? A lot of hard work. Can you smell cheese? A fart. Can you smell methane? Now let's go gasoline. Can you smell what the Rock is cooking? I don't know how that meme goes. What the Rock is cooking meme. Can you smell that smell? What the Rock is cooking. Can you smell mold? Yes, you can. Can you smell cancer? Probably not. Can you smell vodka? Probably. Can you smell rain? Yeah, it sort of smells wet. Can you smell carbon dioxide? I think a little bit. Can you smell pheromones? No, carbon dioxide you can't smell, I don't believe. Can you smell pheromones? No, you can't smell pheromones, I don't believe. Is it wrong to rape somebody?
My mind goes dark places quickly, Francis.
Oh, is it wrong to... I'm gonna stop at round 30, by the way. I'm gonna get round 30 over. Is it wrong to have fun? Be a virgin. Is it wrong to be gay? Of course not. Sleep with your sister. Yes, it is. It is very wrong to sleep with your sister because if you do that stuff to your sister, you're going to have a child that is probably not that healthy and probably won't live very long. And if it does live very long, it'll be a bit Stephen Hawking-ish. Uh, is it wrong to be strong? Absolutely not. You can be strong if you want to. Is it wrong to cheat? Yes, it is. Is it wrong to wear black to a wedding? Is it wrong to be white? No. Is it wrong to question God? Definitely not. Is it wrong to ask God for a sign? Well, in my opinion, yes. It's not like he's there. Is it wrong to be cremated? No. Is it wrong to declaw a cat? No. Do cats have claws? Do cats sleep? Do cats die? Do cats fart? Probably. Do cats sweat? Yes. Do cats cry? A little bit. I believe that the last one you cover that. Do cats see color? Yes, they do. Do cats pant? Yes, I believe so. Do cats blink? Yes. Do cats dream? Yeah, I believe so. Get colds? I think so. Have periods and yes, 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 yes. Okay, that one's sort of pathetic. Let's do one more. How much does it cost to buy a... G. How much does it cost to buy a star? Let's try a different one. Questions. Alcohol and rum. Whiskey. Fanta. Weed. Very terrible things. Drugs, terrible things. Water, terrible things. What? No. Probably just it's really well watered down then. Bleach. You kill yourself. Xanax. I don't know. Prozac. I don't know. Advil. I don't know. Percocet. I don't know. Medicine and vinegar. I'm not sure. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was actually very fun. I might do this again. Yeah, I might do this again. Wait, if I press F11, will it? Maybe I should have been playing this in F11 mode. Zoomed it up a bit. Whatever. Uh, Well, it's been a fantabulous time, ladies and gentlemen, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.